Welcome to Chess Killer Tips, brought to you by ChessQueen.com. Here's your host, Alexandra Kosteniuk.
Welcome to my Chess Killer Tips podcast. Today's position is a study of WOTAWA from 1948. It's white to move, but black threatens to play a1 queen on his next move. So, you can press pause now and try to find the way white wins. But remember, the threat now from black is to play a1 queen. I'm back. So, as we see, white is rook up, but black wants to promote his pawn into a queen. White has to stop it in order to win the game. But if he just plays rook h1, black will give check on b2, rook b2 check, and then will play rook b1, promoting the pawn. So the correct first move of this study is rook d8 check. Black has to play king e5, since after king e4, white will give check on h4, rook h4 check, and then will take the pawn on a4. So king e5, and now rook h1, black has to play rook b2 check, king c5, rook b1, since rook c2 check doesn't work in view of king b4, rook b2 check, king a3, and after rook b1, white has intermediate check, rook h5 check, and then he will take the pawn on a2 and will win the game. So after king c5, black plays rook b1, and here is the key position of the study. Unfortunately for white, rook e1 check doesn't work, since black doesn't have to take on e1 and will just play king f6, because if he takes on e1, he will lose the game after rook e8 check and rook takes e1. But after king f6, he will promote the pawn to a queen. So the correct move here for white is rook f1. It's a very nice move, since black cannot take on f1 because white will give check on e8, rook e8 check, and then after king to any move to the f file, he will again give check on f8 and will take the rook on f1, will stop the pawn and will win the game. And also white at the same time, white threatening to give checkmate on e8, rook e8 check. So black has two moves. First one is king e4, trying to escape from this checkmate threat. But after king e4, white plays rook e8 check, king d3, rook f3 check, and after king d2 or king c2, he will give check on f2 and will win the pawn on a2. So after rook f1, black can also try king e6, but in that case, white gives check on e8, rook e8 check, black has to play king d7, and here another very nice move, rook f to e1. And after a1 queen, white gives checkmate, rook 1 to e7, checkmate.
Thanks for watching the Chess Killer Tips podcast.
Bye-bye.
Send your questions and comments to Alexandra at Kosteniuk.com.